Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I think this lady might have ruffled a couple of feathers of some men. Check out what she talking about.
Fellas, why do all of y'all think y'all supposed to have a bad bitch? That's beyond me. Y'all don't even come from bad bitches. You know what I mean? Bad the aura. It's more so like an energy, how you carry it, how you walk, how you talk. It's like an energy. It's passed down through generations. Like if your great grandma was a bitch, your grandma's probably one, your mom's one, your aunt's is one, you probably one. It's passed down. But it's a lot of women out here that's modest and that's cool and that's still that girl. They just don't carry that energy. That's all it is. But why do y'all think y'all supposed to have one? Y'all don't even come from that. Your moms, your grandmoms, your aunts, your mom's best friend, none of them is bad. And you think you're supposed to have one? Because then when you get one, you're insecure. You don't even know how to handle one. You don't even know how to manage it because you don't come from one. You don't know what it's like to manage that type of energy. Like, that shit's beyond me. Stick to what you know.
See, the issue with ladies like this is they get pretty privileged and nobody around them will tell the truth. So let's break it down. You see how she said once? See, I could want a yacht. That don't mean I'm gonna get it. I could want that new Lamborghini. That don't mean I'm gonna get it. I could want a 4-story house. That don't mean I'm gonna get it. But it damn sure mean I could work towards it. So if we hadn't seen it in anything like that, right? Could you want a husband? I'm fairly certain what you just exuded was single mother behavior. I mean, come from a single mother behavior. So should you want a husband? Can't, right? How about a faithful man? You never seen one of those, right? So you can't have one of those, right? What about a dude that got money, that's balling? Since you don't come from money, you shouldn't want that either, right? If we stick to her credo of men that she deems unattractive, shouldn't the law of attraction also become the law of detraction and send men somewhere else? I'm just saying, if we're going off of what we didn't see and what we hadn't had, then yeah. And no, it's not striking an accord with me. Because my mother, if y'all see my mother on Instagram, is a very attractive woman. Maybe that's why I date attractive women. I don't know. And yeah, my parents were married, by the way. Yeah, my parents were married before and after they had me. So, I'm the golden child. Yeah, 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 yeah. But I just think it's funny. And then what she said, that's always the kicker, is the insecurity. Insecurity these days for ladies is just a word that they throw around that they don't know. It's always a mischaracter of traits that they apply to men and think that that's what it is. I am more liberal with not tripping off how my woman dress. I'm more conservative in how she behaves. See, if my woman wears something skimpy and all that, I expect her to ignore everything, even if a fly flies on her and it's super annoying. I don't even expect her to swat at the fly. I'll do that. That's just me, though. But the insecurity part, because more than likely, they want a bunch of male friends. Whole lot of that going on. You notice how she didn't say? It's always about what the person didn't say. It's always forever going to be on what she didn't address. She didn't say men are insecure about this and about this and about this and about this and about this. You want to know why? Because she would have got raked, R-A-K-E, raked through the coals. They would have sat her butt down in them comments with so many freaking egregious comments that it would have sat her butt down and made her rearrange her whole entire mindset. Now, what I'm not going to do is not say she ain't pretty. Not say she's not attractive. She 100% is. I'm not going to degrade her looks or anything like that. But darling, you ain't had one of these, and that may not be what she wants. But the fact that you or referring to them as bad bees, yeah, no man desires that. He just wants. See, when I'm done out the gym, I want to lay down, but I'm kind of smelly. So what I got to do is hit that water. I want to not get up and put in this work. I do. I want to sit in bed and do nothing. But I know the bills are coming. I want to live a normal life of 9 to 5, but I know my desires are going to outweigh exactly what's going on. So the question then becomes, young lady, beautiful lady, how could you spew such an ugly message? The women who are getting the men that seek longevity already have them. Yeah, the day and age of the 8s, the 9s, and 10s getting this right here, that's over. A 10 isn't even attractive to me. A 9 damn sure ain't, because it's the desires. That's just what it is. Now, that ain't mean I'm gonna stop popping it, but I know I can't marry no 10. And yes, I'm a marriage type of guy and everything like that. I'm just gonna put that out there when it's right. When the woman that I want, when she can show me A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, when she can show me all of that stuff, then I can show her I'm good with accepting that, because you marry what the person is, not for what they can become, because that day will never come. And if it does, it'll come as a pure set of discipline, or it'll be a shocker. One of the two. But for a woman like that to get up and say all of these things, I'm going to be fair, square, obvious, and honest. Some of these ladies just got lucky. we at a day and age where we see our mothers' pictures and grandmothers' pictures, and some of y'all just got lucky. Y'all ugly mama got with a dude that had some genes that was going to work with her best features, and just happened. It would not surprise. I ain't even finna do all that. I'm not even finna do all that. Shout out Sexy Red, though, because I see her mom. Her mom is very pretty. And I find Sexy Red pretty. That's neither here nor there. But only because I appreciate the person that she is. She lets you know she a degenerate. She lets you know she on BS and she's insecure about a couple of things, and she puts that to the forefront and put it in music. I appreciate that. That's what makes me say that she's a beautiful person. Don't mean her messaging and all that is the right, because it's really not. But I appreciate her coming out there and being who she is. But let's get back more into this lady in particular. Fellas, she almost has a point. You got to work towards stuff like that. I don't want any of you cats to come out and be so angered by what she said that you don't realize you don't even apply. You don't need to have the mama that's pretty, the grandma that's pretty, the sisters that are pretty and all that. You don't need none of that. You need material things. You need physical things. You need to even smell great things. Those type of things. That's what you got to do. For women like that, they are easily swindled and fooled by the BS and mediocrity of ostentatious things, the mindset of it all. So a person like that, I could give you the game on how to acquire a woman like that. It is really, really not that difficult. Because she'll be so focused on what you have that you just sprinkle a couple of little crumbs, a couple of things, treat her poorly, like you don't need her, even though you want her. And that'll get you everywhere. That's one of them ladies that's into the bad boys. The stupid ladies. Mindset-wise. Do y'all think with the previous video with the nerds and all that crap that would be the woman that would want the nerd? Hell no. You heard what she said. It's aligned with exactly the last messaging of that video in particular. I'll put it in the comments in case you need it. Women like that, they falter and they fall in the grand scheme of things because their competition just turned 25 yesterday. and another one is born, and another one is born. So right now, in whatever season we're in, the next season is going to bring in another 25-year-old, and then another 25-year-old from the next season, and then it keeps on going. And as long as you focus on you, Lordy, 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 who knows? Get yourself 2 jobs, keep yourself a nice car, keep yourself physically in shape. The mental will be there. You get in physical shape, the mental will be there. But fellas, she's right. Y'all don't qualify. Go get something better. Ladies, if you had that woman's mindset, can I ask you the question? Do you think that there are men lining up of any significant husband values that she's going to pay attention to right now? No. Do you think that there are going to be swindlers, tricksters out there trying to get that woman and she'll fall for it? Yeah. So in the grand scheme of things, ladies, if you are looking at a woman like that and thinking to yourself, yeah, she probably got all the dudes and all that, she does. And she probably getting about 3, 4, or 5 of them, because all that's required is a bill to be paid, some food, and gas money, and probably some of this right here. Not that much. It'll total out to about $800. And you know what's going to end up happening? She's not going to find happiness. She's going to end up alone in her 20s or her early 30s. She looked like she about like 28 or something like that. Very gorgeous woman. I'm not here to lie and spit on her or nothing like that. We won't be doing that here. But I will tell you, if that type of woman is desired, we have failed. And not only have we failed, we ain't kept it real with ourselves. Avoid that person right there, male or female, because her law of attraction is BS. That's the woman where you sit there on vacation and you got to do this 1.5 million times. Yeah, just to impress a bunch of people who don't give a dang about her. And when she does find somebody that's well worth it, the value that she's seen in that person was supposed to come 10 years prior, not now. And that's why the video, either I dropped it or I'm about to drop it, of ladies and y'all picking power. Yeah, she could have the right person. She just doesn't. But to get on here and tell these fellas all that stuff she just said, probably some dudes got pissed off behind it. And probably bashed her on her looks and all this stuff. I'm not going to be one of them. I think it's stupid. A lot of these ladies who are super pretty like that, they know. They've been told this crap since they was like 17 years old. By some dudes who should not have been telling them stuff like that. But I've seen it. I've been to high school. I used to watch the pretty girls get picked up by the drug dealers and all that crap. And used to be getting on the bus pissed off. And then I found myself an older woman who was picking me up because I was a young, handsome, young bull. Just do it my thing and I could squabble. Anyways, please do not value that woman. She's missed so many marks on there. She couldn't tell you the man that she couldn't tell you the men that qualify mindset wise. She couldn't tell you the men that qualify physically. She couldn't tell you the men that actually qualify and what they've done for her. It's those things that are missing. And when those things are missing, it turns into a treasure map that can't be found. Because X marks the spot, but where does X marks the spot for her? Bad. Come on. Bad. Yeah, bad. Down bad too. Guaranteeing you, whatever portfolio she has is not a real one. Whatever her, and she could be trolling. Let me put that disclaimer here. She could be trolling. It could all be for views. It could all be to get people to react and for people to come out here and plead their case and all that crap and everything like that. And that's what she want, because clout is a hell of a thing. And we will be fair, square, obvious, and honest about stuff like that. When videos like this come out, they shock the masses and they force you to have an opinion, which is actually greatness. So let me put that out there. She could be doing this for the content clout. And if she is doing that, then darling, you know what? You're one today. You did your thing. I got nothing but love and respect for it as far as the viral part of it. But if any portion of what she said is actually true to her, where she just said it and she like, yeah, I like all that. Let me tell you something. Everybody's ugly to somebody. Some of the prettiest people don't come from looks. They come from here. And if you miss that gem, then you don't know where to find the treasure map at anyways, nor could you get to the treasure chest. It's rules and regulations to these things. But if y'all like what we do, leave a like too. And if you don't, get up out of here.